It's doubling the amount of funding that Land Information New Zealand has to do biosecurity work. So $7.5 million over 4 years to do work on controlling and monitoring aquatic weeds. Weeds like oxygen weed, Ligorosiphon, Egeria are a major problem in North Island lakes like Karapiro, also in the Rotorua lakes. Here in Wanaka and Wakatipu, they are less of a problem, but we need to get on top of them. This funding will enable LINZ, working with Bofema School alongside the QLDC, to actually better monitor the infestations in Lake Wakatipu so that they can be controlled, and to do more control work here. Using innovative methods like Hessian matting, which shades out and doesn't let the light come in, and so the weed dies. There is herbicide used as well, very, very low concentrations, and it's a critical tool to actually controlling the infestations. We can't take the quality of the lakes for granted. As has happened in Karapiro, the infestations there are so dense that they are visible on the surface. Here, while we can control it, we need to.
There's no doubt that today's news will be very welcome, especially here in Wanaka, where people have been fighting with private filters and having to change the filters every 2 weeks. Do you think it's enough, and is it a little bit too late?
It is the first time in 10 years that the funding has been increased so substantially. It is still more funding could be provided, but this is a start, and I think with more extensive monitoring and surveillance we'll get a better handle on the extent of the problem, and if more funding is needed we can advocate for that.
What visibility does the government have to the issue of water quality as it relates to tourism? Do you think that there is an awareness now that New Zealand is a little bit behind on water quality?
I think we have taken clean water in our southern lakes for granted. There hasn't been the heavy intensification of agricultural use, which has caused a problem elsewhere. It's more recent here. We've got growing population. We need to protect these lakes. They are iconic. New Zealanders love and want to protect them. This is a small investment to help do that by focusing on aquatic invasive weeds.
So are you saying there's more to come, there's more to follow?
Well, I think the work that NIWA does in monitoring helps inform better control. The government has a major freshwater program that Environment Minister David Parker is leading. There are changes coming with the Resource Management Act, a stronger national policy statement to safeguard water quality, ensure that councils have stronger plans. That work is in train. This investment today is very much focused on a biosecurity pest, invasive aquatic plants like oxygen weed.
Is there anything you can do as Minister to help the different agencies work better together? I mean, we've got the Regional Council, we've got LINZ, we've got DOC, there's so many agencies here.
I think under this government we are seeing agencies working better together. And here today we've had the Deputy Mayor Callum from Queenstown Lakes District Council, Otago Regional Council, working alongside LINZ and working with our science provider NIWA.
So to put, say, a 10-year horizon, let's say 5-year horizon on things, what's your percentage confidence level that we can really get on top of our water quality?
I think the work that the community is doing through the Clutha integrated plan, and the work that citizens and residents here are saying to councils, to government, we need to protect water quality in these lakes. We need to do more about how we ensure that we grow while protecting water quality, avoiding lots of sediment getting into the lake. It's a challenge for everyone. Everyone can help.